What's happening?
Man,
We
nothing
black.
much.
We
Nothing
back.
much. Nothing much.
I be missing this place, bro. I ain't gonna even front, bro. I can't wait to get here sometime.
It's cool because all you want to do is, talk your nonsense.
Why I gotta be talking nonsense? There you go again. We just got here.
I told you on the phone, I smelt it.
Yeah, smell what?
Bull crap. Hey,
Hey.
it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee you're gonna bring it to the party. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
guarantee.
yeah, yeah.
It's a guarantee.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, and you know what? Look, I had to wear this shirt today.
What it say? Black enemy.
No,
I can't see your
kind of
mic.
read that. Kind of read that. a little
Black men are not your enemy. That's a nice shirt, bro.
You feel me? But
That's
but
a-
but
that's-
but
that's a
underneath
nice
this though, so
What you got underneath?
as a motivational speaker, man, I've spoken various places, and some of the places I speak in, bro, I didn't understand until I went to these places. But I spoke at Miles College, I spoke at Texas Southern, I've spoke at the other one they call themselves the Real TSU, Tennessee State. I've spoke at Clark.
University in Atlanta.
I've spoke at this school is the one that gave me this band. So the band says God is love, and they gave me this shirt. It's the football team, right? So Hampton,
What you know about Hampton?
Hampton, right? So I went up there and I spoke at Hampton. It's crazy, man, because when we talk about HBCs, like for me, I didn't go to one, you didn't go to one, but when I look at all that stuff, it's so crazy, man. When I went and spoke at those schools, I could feel a different atmosphere. Just going there, like when I went to Miles College, like you in the hood,
Right. Most
and
of them
then
are.
all of a sudden, you go just a little bit further in the hood,
Yeah.
and then boom, there's go down. It's like a school,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
If
so
they not in the middle, no, because
they're in the middle of nowhere.
half of them are middle of nowhere, and then the other half is right in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Miles College is in the middle of nowhere, but even though in the middle of nowhere, when it's on the side of the road, you didn't even know where you was going. And we went, me and my mentor, we driving, and I'm like, bro, where we going? He didn't even tell me where we was going. And then we pull up, and the school is gated, but it ain't no nice gate.
Right.
And then you look, and it's Miles
It ain't like
College.
the pearly gates to heaven.
No,
it didn't look
wasn't.
like that.
It was rusty.
Yeah.
It was rusty. And but whenever we drove up, like literally, bro, it was nobody was out. People was in class and stuff like this. And then I guess like the bell rang, and they all came out.
Ooh.
They was out there. It was like I was in a movie,
Right.
Because they came out. You had the
School day.
You had people they dancing.
Stomped the yard.
You had people over there shooting dice.
Drum line.
Like it was crazy, but it was like an environment. I'm like, I've never seen this, and I've never seen this many African Americans in the same place having a good time. Most times, it's a good time for 10 minutes, and then we ready to fight.
Right. So you didn't. This was after you went to college, right?
This is after I went to college. Yeah.
Okay.
But because if I'd have went to something like that, I mean, I actually did, but my mindset was confused. My mindset was I need to go to a big school because I need to get seen.
But that was stored upon us. That wasn't what we felt, because I had a chance to do after my sophomore year, of course,
Yeah.
being on varsity as a sophomore, but being smaller, I had a bunch of HBCUs recruit me at that point. But the D1s don't come till later.
Yeah.
But I had a chance to go to Florida A&M,
Yeah.
and I was basically suggested not to go because I was a sophomore, and I was basically coach said you don't need to go there because you're gonna get some D1 offers later, right?
Yeah.
Had I went though, being who I am as a person, I already know I probably would have went to, maybe not that one,
Yeah.
but the atmosphere, I'm in 100 totally agreements. For us as black people,
Yeah.
and the things that we're passionate about, and the things that we like, and the things that we love, and the things that we vibe in, atmosphere is one of them. You know what I mean?
True.
And I would totally 100% agree with you. As somebody that's been on multiple black college campuses, that's something that definitely would affect us as a younger kid. You know what I mean? Going to those type of atmospheres. So,
But to me, when I look at the black colleges and stuff like that, the HBCUs, when I went, I was going for football. I wasn't thinking about school. I wasn't thinking after school. And so when I chose my school, because Prairie View offered me a scholarship. They offered me a 4-hour scholarship to go play football for them. I'm in Lufkin. I went to go visit. We had this thing called the Black College Explosion that somebody, I can't remember who it was, took us to it. We all rode the bus from Lufkin. We all went to the Black College Explosion. Now, we viewed the whole school, and I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is before I started taking my official visits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we looking at it, I'm like, oh, man. But then all of a sudden, I look at my phone, and Iowa State Big 12 offered me, right? I had Louisiana Tech offer me. And I'm like, these, like, I'm guaranteed, like, to have a nice environment, this and that. I'm not even thinking about this. I'm not thinking about the longevity of it or the history of it. I'm not thinking nothing about this, so it made me look past that. But then I'm going to tell you what's even funny to me, man. I remember I took a visit, because I was thinking about going to Louisiana Tech. It was 3 hours away from home. So I'm like, I'm going to Louisiana Tech. Cool, I'm Louisiana food, it's all good. But then all of a sudden, my second visit to Louisiana Tech, when we went, they said, hey, man, this time you're going to go out with us, because last time you just stayed in your room. I said, okay, cool.
So on your visits, you were staying in your room on your visits?
And my visits, I was staying in my room, because I'm
on all your visits?
I'm going to be real with you. Look, I'm going to tell you why. We would, once we leave the dinner, we would go, and the players be like, hey, we finna go do this. I'm like, look, man, I'm cool. Like, I'd rather just go to my room. And they be like, why? And I say, bro, like, I just want to go to my room. And the real reason why is not to be funny or nothing like that or try to take it off scene. But for me, I didn't grow up having a lot of money, you know. So what I'm saying is that the bed that the hotels had were way more comfortable than the bed I had at home.
What that got to do with going out to the party, G. Reed?
So for me, I wasn't a party person.
Neither was I, but I like to be at the party.
So I didn't care too much for it. I only went to one party when I was in high school. I went and I wasn't there long.
G. Reed.
But I went, hold on, I was just like, I'm laying a bit, but let's go back to what I was saying. When I go to Louisiana Tech the second time for my official visit, because the first one was unofficial, and I took the visit, bro. I'm at Louisiana Tech. They tell me, we finna go to the Grambling game. I say, but that's not our school. This is the school. Yeah, but it's live over there. It ain't live over here. And we all went to Grambling. And when we went, I was like, I might as well go to Grambling.
Right.
Because it was live. Like, it
Right.
was amazing. I'm like, man, the band, the people, the hooping hot after the game, those people from Grambling came on Louisiana Tech, and we all just hanging out. I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I only hear Grambling remember they used to have a show back in the day with Grambling and Southern. They talked about the band. They talked about, because the coach was the one that won the Super Bowl with the Redskins, Doug Williams, and they talking about that because I think he was over there at the time. And I'm like, bruh. But it never switched my mind to go to a HBCU, because of the simple fact for me, I'm like, I'm going Division I. I'm going to play on TV.
Because you was focused on football.
I'm focused on football. I'm focused on, if I can make this opportunity happen, I can get a check. I didn't think about, could they get it, like, I can go to them, ball out, and I can get a check.
So how old was you when you graduated from high school?
18.
Okay. I was 17. And I think, well, of course, that's just 1 year difference. But every recruitment trip I went to, they made sure, and I made sure, we was going to hit a party.
I mean, I'm different.
I see you different, and different is not bad. I'm just saying, me at 17,
yeah,
I wanted to see what you had to offer for my entertainment purposes.
Of course.
I needed to see some partying. I needed to see some step shows. I needed to see different ethnicity of females, what type y'all had, because see, I was just used to Hispanic and black.
Yeah.
And coming where I came from, I didn't know nothing else.
Yeah.
But when I got to college, see, I went on my unofficial to U of A and ASU.
Yeah.
And there was some, that was Caucasian.
A lot of them.
That was walking around that I hadn't been privy to before I went up there, right? And I remember this conversation. My homeboy TMD Lamont, he asked me when I was a senior, and I'm not ashamed. It's just what he asked me, and this is what I thought, and this was my mindset. He said, bro, back then we didn't even say bro. He said, dog. He was like, dog, when you get up to college, what if it's be some bad white girls up there? what you gonna do? I put this on everything. This is what I looked my dog right in the face and I said, ain't no such thing. That's what I told him, G. Reed. I told him that. Then I went on them unofficial, official recruitment trips to ASU, which is in Tempe, Arizona, and U of A, which is in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah.
G. Reed.
What high school did you go to?
Maryville High School.
It's in Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Phoenix, Arizona, home Darren Woodson, he went there. Felipe Sparks from the Giants went there. Frank Garcia, he went there. We got long. They in the league. They look them up. They Hall of Famers, all of them. But anyway,
Garcia?
yes, sir.
Did you play soccer?
He was a lineman. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what I say.
Okay. Stepped
on that campus, G. Reed, and my eyes had seen the light. G. Reed.
Yeah.
They was walking through there. They had them biker shorts. This is when they was, back, now they got the leggings and the jeggings. But back then, they ain't had jeggings.
No, they had the
biker shorts.
The jean shorts?
Biker shorts.
As they call them?
The spandex little shorts, the biker shorts that the bikers
okay,
cycling when you cycle.
Yeah. They're bringing them back. So okay.
Yeah, but that's what they had back then.
Yeah.
G. Reed, they was on campus with them though, with biker shorts and sports bras. And G. Reed,
waiting to get in trouble, dog.
They was looking like track stars. Everybody looked like they was 400 runners. White girls, G. Reed.
I get what you're saying.
So this is when I decided I thought I might go to ASU. But I didn't get up there. I didn't end up going. I signed that. I thought I was going to go, but they wanted me to play DB. But anyway, that's
so then you left there where the Caucasians were. You went to where the Hispanics were.
Yeah, but I was used to that. But my thing was
but it was more of them.
Yeah,
way more of them.
Yeah. Like they didn't even speak. They didn't speak no English.
Oh, I know. I was in El Paso, and it was one girl. She had blonde hair, blue eyes. I was just trying to talk to her. She was beautiful. I said, "Excuse me, I'm just giving them the game. This is my name. This is what I do. I play football over here for UTEP. I'm number 61. Yeah, I'm a true freshman. I might get a chance, but I got a little injured. But I'm gonna be straight. What's your name? Tell me a little about yourself." No English.
She doesn't speak no English. Huh?
So you gonna sit right here the whole time? You gonna hear me talking to you? You ain't gonna tell me not one time you don't speak no English? You gonna just laugh? Adios,
amigos.
No,
amiga.
No, we wasn't even friends.
Amiga.
We wasn't even. Well, how can I be friends? You don't know what you're saying.
That's true.
I can't. So, but all of this, man, is just that simple fact that I'm just thinking about the HBC as we get ready to start the episode and stuff like. The shift that's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because, and the reason why I said shift is because, like I called you and I told you, I said, man, it's crazy is that the quarterback for Lufkin, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out, Jordan Moore. Jordan Moore, literally has 6,000 passing yards for Lufkin. 6,000. I seen him. The first game I remember seeing him, he was playing Longview, and I think the quarterback went down or the quarterback was hurt or something. He came in, and this was on TV. They lost the game, but he played phenomenal. I knew when I seen him, I was like, man, this dude's going to be pretty good. But to see what he did, he'll tell you it's not all about just him. It was the fact that what the team was able to do that gave him the success he had. But he had 6,000 yards. Now, I know he had some looks at some big schools, but he chose a HBCU. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's like, I always wanted to know, like, well, when you choose that, is he choosing that now because of Deion, done that, or is Deion's at Jackson State, or is he choosing that because
that's where he really wanted to go?
Yeah, because for me, that's not where I really wanted to go.
Right.
Like, if I had Prairie View, I had Arkansas, I had U of H. Arkansas, U of H is where it's at. Preferably, maybe Arkansas because that's SEC.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, you got 6,000 yards. He passed, if you don't know, look him up, Reggie McNeil, who went to Lufkin, who led us to a state championship in 2001. He passed that man up in yards. Like
Reggie McNeil from Texas A&M?
Yeah, he went to Lufkin.
Okay.
2001.
No, I know that.
Look him up. Okay.
I know who he is.
Des Bryant?
Yeah.
Okay. Terrence Kill? Okay. Dante Hall? Okay, cool. Throw some names out there.
Yeah. Throw a couple of names out there.
You know them people. Kiki Kuti with the Houston Texans?
Don't know.
Yeah, yes, you do, because he fumbled.
Oh yeah.
He
I know
fumbled
that. That's right.
last
I
week.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot. With that being said, let's just go ahead and get right on
get
into
to
it.
the episode. Get to the episode.
Let's get into it. First of all, let's get these shout outs like we do.
Yeah.
Shout out Hype. Shout out Mike here at Matt here at Houston Podcast Studios. Shout out Elosa, producer,
Elosa.
one's making all of that
What's her
stuff.
name in the front? You say her
I
name?
don't know.
She don't know my name.
I know, bro. That's so bad. Talking about, she said she missed us, bro. We don't even know her name.
We miss you. We don't know
We
your
do.
name.
That's good. I'm gonna get
Shout
that.
her out.
Shout her out to the lady at the front. She's really nice and she always treats us good.
Hey,
You know what I
shout
mean?
out.
And y'all see her. Am I missing something? Chow Time TV.
Chow Time Sports Net.
Sport Network.
Yeah, shout out Chow Time Sport Network. You know what I'm saying?
And Chow Time. What else?
Shout out Sebastian. Shout out Tina.
Shout out everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody out. Like I said, man, Jordan Moore, man. Shout out my congratulations, man. Dez gave him a shout out.
Yeah.
Javarsky Lane, Reggie Nim, they all gave him a shout out for what he did. So I just want to shout him out too. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, this your boy G Reed 61.
I'm Coach Crazy.
And
this is More Than Athletes podcast. Let's get into this thing. Deion is acting a plum fool in college football, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
he getting JUCOs, he getting people
Hey,
from the portal.
the dude he got too. I watched the
Which
dude's
one, the D
highlights.
lineman?
No, I'm talking about the cornerback. He's
the
a
cornerback.
dog.
Okay, then his son from that
Dog.
was at South Carolina.
Yeah.
He coming too.
I like that.
So this is my question: is how much noise is he gonna make this year? And you just talked about the shift.
The shift, huge shift, I believe.
So is it a huge shift now, or is this the beginning of the shift? Because what is it going to take? Because he's getting recruits, he's doing that.
Yeah.
But what has to happen now other than Deion? Because Jackson State is not just one HBCU.
Okay, this is what I believe. I believe that with Deion doing what he did in the offseason, if the success can happen, if he could dominate just this year alone with just coming in, right? Because of course he got some young guys, and a lot of them young guys gonna actually play. Let's just be real, they're gonna play. If he can dominate this, I believe that he creates an enormous shift that people start saying, I ain't gotta go to Alabama.
Right.
And then I believe that they will get that conference SWAC will build so much power that they will be moved up to the Division I.
Okay, but Jackson State, what has to happen for the Texas Southerns, the PVs?
I believe
the
it's going to happen.
Gremlins?
But I believe
because they don't have a Deion.
No, they don't have a Deion, but I believe that more African Americans will start going that way, saying, let's do it for the culture. Let's go. And then as we start doing that, I feel like the conference will grow.
Right, but it will. But my question is, how do we take this?
Okay.
How do we take this buzz from Jackson State? Because what really has happened is he's really teaching all of the college football programs how to market themselves and brand themselves in a way. Because all he's basically done is aligned his brand to a university.
Yeah.
And people like him and mess with him because of his brand.
True.
The social media that he's doing. You never seen that done before.
Yeah.
He's videoing himself in the hood. You know what I mean? He's videoing himself working out, talking about him. He's videoing his coaches. You know what I'm saying? He's creating a vibe.
Yeah.
And attached it to his brand. But Texas Southern right here in Houston don't have that vibe right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Everything that you're saying is right.
Okay, let me answer. Let me answer. I guess in a different way, or just give more. I would say with the coaches, they're gonna have to find better personalities, African American males that are known.
Bingo.
Like they got Deion.
Bingo.
Why can't you go get Warren?
Right.
Why can't
absolutely right.
Why can't you go Texas Southern? Why can't you go get Michael Strahan?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And if you can do that,
and then we good.
You got complete movement.
Because what happens is you get Warren Moon from here in Houston. Everybody knows,
Randall
loves
Cunningham.
him, and respect him, and you let him head up Texas Southern.
Yeah.
Right. I totally agree. And then you attach that brand to him, then what happens is, but it's still a money game. Because what happens is then he gets recruits, we start winning some games, and then the TV says, hey, let's catch that wave.
Yeah.
And then they sign us HBCU's contract, because right now you can't find the games. You find
You'll find probably 1 or 2 games, and then like I didn't even know they had like a bowl game. Is it a bowl game or is it a championship game or something like that?
it's a SWAC championship because it used to be here.
But no, but I think they used to have like, okay, that probably what it is because
Yeah, it was the Czech
they
Swamp.
used to have something
Right at
that
the
would
NRG.
come on like during the bowl games, and they had just one game.
It is.
It was like
the-
Grambling versus Alcorn. or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Alcorn State right here. It was
Yeah.
here. It was the
Okay.
It was the SWAC championship.
Okay.
Right. But we need all of those games on CBS and,
Yeah.
and Fox.
Yeah.
And then see the bands and highlight the things that you know what I mean that
Mm-hmm.
that we like and we love as far as entertainment, and put those things in the forefront and get monies in, so then we can get facilities, and then we can really start.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Then we can start
making real moves.
being competitive. You know what I mean?
I mean too. Like when I look at that stuff, man, and I start looking at, you know, just the schools that's like normally the biggest difference is that they sell you a view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't sell you necessarily an atmosphere. They sell you a view. I feel like, when I went to Prairie View and I was at Prairie View, I'm like, man. But then when I took these speaking engagements to go speak at Tennessee State, Texas Southern, I'm like, bruh, why didn't I go here?
I already know.
Like, just the atmosphere of it. So
Already
they
know.
already have that.
They already have.
But once they build the facilities up, like Prairie View got a nice facility.
They build. They
They just
building.
they need some more. They need some more wins.
Right.
They need some more wins.
Right.
And you do that, phew,
But we have to use the superpowers
that we got.
that we really have. And what I mean,
but the one December 21st.
no, I'm talking about.
We got some new ones though.
I know, but I'm talking about us as black people superpower coming together, Wakanda and the whole NCAA. And what I mean by that is people that didn't go to HBCUs,
Yeah.
but are prominent names, you know what I'm saying, in these industries, they have to do what we've done for voting.
Yeah.
Voting wasn't cool until LeBron James said it, and then until P. Diddy say rock the vote, or till Snoop Dogg. We need those same people to big up and wear HBCU paraphernalia and say,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I'm sending my son to Texas Southern.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sending my daughter to Howard University.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And create that buzz, and then that we need that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So with that being said, I just hope that we as black people, with these superpowers that I truly believe we have in seeing how it works when we put it together, don't mess this moment up, bro.
And when I say the moment is big, it's because
It's huge.
Because basketball, there's some guys in basketball, like the number one guy, he was saying, I'm going to Howard. And that all of a sudden, like, you talking about it, but if you really do it,
Right.
like
Like imagine a Fab Five at Howard University.
and they go all the way deep into the Final Four.
Right. And see, you just said something. You just said something. I don't even think you know what you said.
I mean, I know what I said. Go ahead.
But basketball can affect the game way faster
Yeah.
than even football.
Yeah.
Because if you get
Because is it because of the amount of games or what?
no, it's
Notoriety.
Not notoriety, but because they can be successful a lot faster.
Yeah, true.
If you get 4 top recruits in there and they go to the Final Four, they can go to the Final Four their first year.
Yeah.
And be there 3 or 4 years. That's instant gratification, instant success, eyes all on that university. So I know the movement is football right now because of Deion, but it has to be everything. And that's what I'm saying. Like we cannot, I repeat, it's really important, bro. We cannot waste this moment.
Yeah.
We have to use this moment and just think, like I said, if we can get some real high quality athletes in basketball, it's just going to blend and just make that thing even that just more better. You know what I'm saying? That's just
I
what
mean,
it is.
but
But that's what it is.
we have to make it happen. And I don't want to just say this to the people that's watching. I don't want you to hear this and think I'm trying to like just move us to a different spot. I'm just trying to make us equal.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I don't never look at it to get revenge for what happened 400 years ago. It's never nothing like that. It's about I just want to see us all succeed as well. And so it's just about elevating us to see ourselves in the light that everybody else see their light in. Because some of us don't see the light that we see. I mean, that everybody else see. And so when it comes to sports, for me, I'm not saying go to HBCU to like try to stay away from them. No, we just trying to all come together to be successful together. That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
I want what was taken from us.
Yeah, but you want revenge?
Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do, G Reed.
so
I kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, you know how like because when I used to play and I used to score, you know when you score, I used to be one of them dudes. I was gonna get a flag because I'm gonna dance and be like,
I'm gonna get live.
So that's what I want when all our people come home. Yeah. And when all the money start coming, because see the problem is for me is we don't reap the benefits of our labor. We never have. This country was built on our back. You know what I'm saying? The reason we not successful is because we was lazy. No, we was never paid what was due to us.
True.
Reparations is real. So when our brothers come home and we start getting all them checks and we start getting all that notoriety, yes. That's revenge. I'm gonna be in the Carolina.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna turn into a Q dog.
I'm saying that's showboat. That's different.
That's what I want to do.
Okay,
that's what I want. I got no problem. I want to do that too.
I'm cool with that because I'm doing the same thing. If I'm playing you in basketball and I score on you, I'm gonna let you know I scored on you. But I'm not finna. I'm not like I'm saying. I'm not finna make them do slavery.
I'm not gonna make them do slavery, but I'm gonna come in there
and you gonna let it be known.
I'm gonna be just like how we used to be butt naked as slaves in them shackles. I'm gonna be butt naked, but I ain't gonna have them shackles on. I'm gonna be swang, swang.
I'm just saying, man, no revenge.
It's not revenge. It ain't no revenge. It is what it is. But
I feel you.
But you know, man, we've been on that. We've been on that for about 20 minutes. So let's
for sure.
So okay.
For sure.
All right. So great time right now. I can't remember a time where we had football and basketball really at the same damn time, Reed.
I mean, it's like that every year.
No, not like it is. Not like right now.
No, but I'm saying they have football and basketball the same
for a short period of time.
But it's
not
always
like
at the same time.
No, but not like this.
It's always at the same time.
Not like this. It ain't like this. Like we.
Okay, not like this, but like this.
Okay, but we getting into the beginning of the season, which is big. We got the bowl games coming up.
Not many bowl games will happen because a lot of people are canceling.
I know, but I'm just saying
So don't say the bowl games.
But we do got bowl games coming up. We got a lot
of them got canceled.
Okay, but we didn't get the national championship canceled, and I want to get into that. So look, I want to get into that.
What you want to say?
I want to say this. The top 4 teams, you got Alabama at 11-0, you got Clemson that was 10-1, you got Notre Dame that was 10-1, and you got Ohio State that's 6-0. You got Texas A&M, which my boy Shadrick Banks is going to from North Shore next year, and they still in the playoffs. They got Tompkins tomorrow, both undefeated. QB going. Thompson's QB is going to Alabama. Okay. Our QB, Lil D, going to Auburn. Demetrius Davis. So I just want to plug that. So y'all make sure y'all check them out and look it up.
What about that corner? Where's he going? Is he going to LSU?
Nah, he just a junior.
No, he's not a junior.
Our corner?
Yeah, the dude.
Denver Harris. Yeah, Denver Harris. He's just a junior, bro. He
was a sophomore last year?
Yes, sir. Ooh. Number 1 corner in the nation. But anyway, check out Shadrick Banks. Okay? A&M was 8-1 in the SEC, and they got left out. So my question is to you, how do you put Ohio State and Notre Dame in the playoff and don't put Texas A&M in there?
They don't deserve it.
Who don't?
You just asked me a question. I just answered the question. Don't ask who. They don't deserve it.
I just want to make sure that I got it. I heard you right.
Okay, let me say it again. They do not deserve it.
And I'm going to say it again. Who don't?
Who they lose to?
Who?
Who'd they lose to?
Who?
Who did Texas A&M lose to?
Alabama, the number 1 team.
I know.
Clemson got a loss too.
To Notre Dame.
And
they didn't have they didn't have their quarterback.
I don't care about that.
And they barely lost.
I don't who? Clemson?
Clemson barely lost that game. Because they rushed the field.
Okay, so you're right. So Clemson should be in. I give you that.
Okay.
Because they didn't have their quarterback.
I don't necessarily believe they should be in anyway, though. I don't.
But I'm saying they in there. So let's let them.
Okay,
get in
well
there.
go ahead and say it because Notre Dame in there too, and you just
how to know?
You just keep talking. You keep saying that they both in there. It don't matter because Texas A&M ain't in there.
So
they gonna
how
have
does
their little bowl
Notre Dame?
game, whatever they had their bowl game, and they gonna have to watch the other games. It is what it is. Close your mouth, calm it down, watch your tone, keep your hands so I can see.
How is Notre Dame in the playoff before Texas A&M?
How many wins they got?
They got 10.
How many wins A&M got?
8.
Enough.
Are you serious right now, G. Reed? They just got worked last weekend.
What else you want?
They just got whooped
What else
last
you
weekend.
want? What else you want?
I want you to tell the truth.
I told you the truth.
Nah, the truth is the only reason Notre Dame.
Are they independent or are they?
Yeah, were they independent working in the ACC
yeah,
this year?
Okay, ACC. Okay, so they're not in the conference.
Yeah, they was in the conference.
So not necessarily in the conference. They're just
playing in the ACC.
Yeah,
yes, right. To do their schedule.
So their schedule compared to what A&M schedule, and A&M didn't play all their games.
A&M played 9 games.
Okay, that's 9. How many wins?
Their schedule was harder than theirs.
The only loss they had was who?
Alabama.
No, I'm saying Notre Dame.
Clemson.
They
just lost.
They didn't lose the Clemson.
Yes, they did. They just played again, like the ACC championship game.
So I would put it like this. Then for me, if I would say both of them teams cancel themselves out.
Who?
Clemson and Notre Dame.
So they both got to get out.
No, they both got to stay.
What you mean? Texas A&M, Notre Dame can't beat Texas A&M. The reason they in there, let's keep it real, is because of the money. Money, notoriety, money. That's it. Because they are not better than Texas A&M, bro.
I don't believe that. I mean, because Notre Dame ain't that good no way.
Exactly. That's my point.
But Texas A&M ain't that good either.
They play in the SEC, and the only loss they have is to Alabama, and they not that good.
I think Florida better than A&M.
They beat Florida.
I think they better than A&M.
They beat Florida.
Okay. You know it's about matchups.
No, I don't.
Okay, so
no. I know they got beat. I know they got beat.
Because a lot of people are gonna be, hey, they A&M this because they in Texas and whoop de whoop. Because most people that view this is from Houston, this and that. I could care less. Notre Dame and Clemson are 2 valuable teams that's over A&M at the moment.
And they're not better than A&M.
did not deserve to be in it this
okay,
year.
Okay.
Maybe next year.
What about Ohio State with 6 wins?
Ohio State, no, because they ain't playing enough games.
Exactly. That's my point. So you can't take them out and put A&M in? You think you seen them struggle with Northwestern last weekend?
Are you gonna call the people?
I call the people you got the number?
We can look it up.
I ain't scared to call nobody.
I mean, because you can call them. Know what they gonna tell you?
What they gonna tell them?
It doesn't matter what you have to say, sir. We do it. We do what we please.
Yeah, you right about that. They done
guess
what?
They done what they pleased, and they was pleased to leave Texas A&M out.
You right about that.
So Ohio State, I guess they going off their full resume of what they've already done in past years.
That's what they're going off. They're saying
because
we're in a pandemic. We can't let fans in the games. We want to have as many eyes on this playoffs as possible. So we're gonna put Ohio State in there, massive fan base, and Notre Dame in there.
And I think it's
massive
and
fan base.
I think it also has a lot to do with the players. So you have Justin Fields, who is going to possibly be the second best quarterback that's going to be drafted. You got Clemson, Lawrence. They looking at that now. Traditionally, if you go, I mean, I don't ever see Notre Dame as being this school that everybody hype up to be. I'm a USC fan, so I could care less about them. But I look and I say they're never just as talented or that great. Like maybe back when the TV was black and white.
They was back then.
But days. I haven't seen anything recent. I mean, they won national championship against Alabama and got dogged.
Notre Dame, bro.
But I don't see A&M either.
I see them better than Notre Dame, though.
I don't see A&M either, bro.
I do.
I don't.
SEC with 1 loss in 9 games, they'll give Notre Dame the work. They'll give them the business. I'm talking about the business, not the business, but the business.
Okay,
they'll give them that work.
So when we look at the ranking, you don't think Oklahoma has a better chance than A&M? I mean, because okay.
Did you see?
Okay, look at this.
Oklahoma didn't lost.
Okay, because I want you to look at this. They lost 2. They lost 2. Okay, this is what I'm saying though. Look at the top 10. The top 10 schools. You got Alabama. You got Clemson. You got Ohio State, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Florida, Cincinnati, Georgia, Iowa State. Now, when I look at this, why doesn't Cincinnati get any type of looks when they're 9-0?
Because you have to play some quality competition in anything you do.
But I'm saying Ohio State is 6-0.
No, I know. I don't think Ohio State should be
I'm
in
saying.
there.
So like, since they're undefeated
And they struggled.
and
but,
they're undefeated,
but they played two ranked teams. They played Indiana and they played Northwestern. Both of them was top 15 teams when they
didn't
played.
Cincinnati play Miami?
I hope not.
Because I think they're in the same division.
Miami ain't no
conference.
Yeah, Miami ain't no good.
They 18th. And at one point they were 10. I think
Bro,
when they played them, they was 10.
You just said somebody was 18th. We talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
When they played them, they were 10.
Yes, because they when you start the season, G Reed, you play
Lord
who
have
you
mercy.
play. You can't find out somebody is good until you play somebody that's good. And then when you play somebody that's good, you get beat, and that's how you end up 18th.
Well, look, they beat Tulsa, who was ranked 24.
Can you give me somebody in the top 10, G Reed?
I gave you Miami.
Miami ain't in the top 10.
They beat Memphis. It ain't about just being in the top 10. I'm going off. Hold on. They playing all these people.
Is, bro. What is you talking about, G Reed?
They played enough of ranked opponents.
No, they haven't.
This year.
No, they have not.
I just named 3 of them.
You named 3 in the top 25. I said top 10.
I know.
When A&M is playing top 10 people every week.
They play top 10 teams every week.
SEC. The only reason they
I'm going to the schedule. Save it. I'm going to it.
Bama, Georgia,
I'm going to it.
Florida.
You ready?
Yeah.
Vanderbilt. 12-17. They won 17-12.
Because it's an SEC school.
Vanderbilt ain't won a game.
But I bet you they can handle Cincinnati.
And they had a girl kick the ball.
I bet you they can handle Cincinnati.
Nope.
What?
They lost. They lost to Alabama 52-24.
What do you think Cincinnati's record is in the ACC?
They beat Florida 41-38.
What do you think Cincinnati's
They
record
beat
would be in the
Mississippi
SEC?
State. They beat Arkansas.
What do you
They
think?
beat South Carolina. They beat LSU.
Yes. What do you
They beat
think?
Auburn. They beat Tennessee.
What do you think Cincinnati's record would be if they played in the SEC?
I think they would have 2 losses right now.
Oh man, they can't beat A&M. They can't beat Florida. They can't beat Georgia. They wouldn't even beat Auburn. Wait? I ain't even done. I ain't even done.
I'm making a face in advance. Come on.
I don't need to go no more. That's 4 losses already.
If they was in the same conference as them, the recruits and the players they would have would fit that same conference.
We talking about
There's
this
the
team,
recruit, but I'm just saying the recruit, but you can't say that because the recruits
yes, I
and players
can.
will be different.
I'm talking about this team right now. I'm talking about this team right now. Now, if you want to say future, I understand your argument and I understand where you're going.
Okay.
But I'm talking about today, this Cincinnati team. Where would that team be if it played in the SEC today?
I told you, I think they would have 2 losses. I think they would have 2 losses right now.
Okay.
I think their record would not be 9-0. I think their record would be 7-2.
Okay, so they would beat Florida. They would beat Florida.
I don't think they would beat Florida.
They would beat A&M.
I don't think they would beat A&M.
They would beat Alabama.
They wouldn't play Alabama.
That's SEC.
Yeah, but it's split. The conference is split. It's not.
You
that
still play. Okay,
don't
well,
play-
name 3.
Huh?
Name 3.
3 they would beat.
Name 3.
You talking about the 3 they would lose to?
Yes, name the 2 there. Name the only 2.
Well, of course they would lose to Alabama.
You said they wouldn't play them.
But I'm saying if they played them, but I'm saying, but in like the conference is split up. It's
I know
not-
what you're
it's
saying.
not-
I'm
it's
just
not-
trying to
it's
find.
It's the east side and it's the west side.
I'm trying to find.
A&M is on the A&M is on west side.
I'm trying to find.
A&M is on the east.
I'm
west
trying
side.
to find the victories. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find.
Well,
so
we have to see their schedule. But,
Okay.
but if they had the people that you're saying, then they wouldn't. They would lose more than 3.
I know they
Because if they would lose to Alabama, they would lose to Alabama.
I know they would.
They would lose to. I don't even know if they would lose to Auburn.
What?
I don't know because Auburn and LSU been having not good seasons this year.
Yeah, I know. Just because they in the SEC.
I know, and I get that, and I'm just saying I feel
Those
like,
same teams that just not having good years, put them in the Sun Belt.
Well, come on, bro.
Ain't that what Cincinnati
You might
is?
as well put them in the SWAC.
I mean, might as well.
Put Cincinnati in the SWAC.
Hey.
What's their record?
They undefeated in the SWAC. They go hard at the SWAC. SWAC, they undefeated.
But I'm just saying though. Like,
I get it.
We can't
get it.
necessarily just do it. Like
I get it. But you did mention Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
You did mention Oklahoma.
I don't think Oklahoma would be though. I don't think Oklahoma deserved to be in that.
No, I know, but that's not what I was going with Oklahoma. I'm just saying you mentioned Oklahoma. And last weekend, I don't know if you caught this, but it was two former really, really good quarterbacks on the field playing against each other. One for the Eagles,
And then one from
the Cardinals. And you know, he the best QB in the NFL.
He's not
right now.
One of them.
Right now.
One of them. I agree.
Right now.
One of them.
Right now. You say one of them, I say D1. He wears number 1, and his last name Murray. And if you ain't known by now, you will. Murrays are a problem, and especially Kyler for the Cardinals. But that's not where I wanted to go with that. I did want to go to the other QB, though, that was from Oklahoma.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts had his second start, and they say that Jalen Hurts is the first player in NFL history with 500 passing yards and 150 rushing yards in his first 2 career starts. When he started against New Orleans, he threw for 167, had a touchdown.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop you. I'm just gonna stop you right there, because that's not what you do. You.
No. I'm
But
giving you that.
But I don't care. I don't care because that's not what you do.
Right.
You told me that. You said it prior, so we can ride it back. Get the tape. You said you don't do numbers.
I don't. I'm not making no case for him.
So all I want to know is you say your eye don't lie. What was your eye test on him?
My eye test tells me he's a beast.
The 2 games you saw.
No, not the 2 games. His whole career.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying the 2 because you know.
I see. I'm telling
college,
you.
College translation to NFL is. So I'm just. I want your eye test. What do you say about him from the 2 games that you saw him play? What you say? Don't tell me about no career. Don't tell me about no career.
The 2 games that I'm seeing though, Reed, is what I have seen his whole career. That's all I'm going with this. I can't say that with everybody, but I can say that for him because I seen him firsthand since he was in middle school when I was the AD at Cunningham and he went to Alice Johnson in Channelview, and then seeing him at Channelview, the only Channelview team to beat North Shore in the history. He led as a junior and put 50 on us. Then he went to Alabama and started as a freshman. I said he was the truth. Then he went to OU. I said he was the truth. When he got picked, if you go on my Facebook post, I said he was better than Wentz. I've seen what I've always seen, which is he can make every throw on the field. He's very poised. He does not get rushed. And when he runs the ball, he's deceptively good. He's not fast, super fast, and he's not super quick, but he's good enough. He has a knack for the game that you just can't teach.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw the last 2 weekends. A kid that can make every throw, a kid that's poised, a kid that's calm under pressure, a kid that a moment is not too big for, a kid that doesn't rush, a kid that tucks the ball when there's nothing there, a kid that doesn't throw interceptions. He's the truth at the QB position. Now, I will say this, though. Since those were his first 2 starts, he does not have a lot of film. And because I think he's as good as I just said, I think the defense will have to catch up to see, game planning for him is a little bit different now.
Yeah.
But I don't see him digressing at all. I see him getting better.
I'm with you. I just want to know, because you all about the eye test. My eye don't lie.
It don't.
All the little Chinese speaking you doing. Whatever it is, I could care, whatever. But I mean, watching him, he looked good.
Real good.
I thought he looked like I didn't play against him in high school, but I mean I thought he looked good when I watched him in college at at Alabama.
Right.
Alabama, I think he was good. I think this is the system he was in just didn't give him the credit that he should have that he was deserved.
Right.
So when he went to Oklahoma, he was able to open it up and be able to be something that he is.
Right.
It showed a different him.
Right.
And it wasn't no put down to say that he just wasn't good at Oklahoma. Right. It's just the system didn't fit him.
Right.
So him going to Philly and him doing what he did, these 2 games that he played, I look at him and I say, man, if this man can continue to put the work in, continue to watch film, we looking at putting him up there like we do Lamar and all of them, Kyler Murray and Patrick Mahomes, because what he's doing for just those 2 games looks phenomenal. Now, if he can be consistent and carry it on, man, it's gonna be real bright for the man. So I'm in full agreement. I just wanted to hear your little nonsense of the eye test, because the eye test is what you say, the eye don't lie.
My eye don't lie. Eyes can lie.
The
but
right one,
mine
the
don't.
right eye or the left eye?
Both of mine in 2020.
Must not be a third eye.
So nah, I ain't got no third eye.
Okay.
I ain't go. Well, well, they always be trying to get me up here, dog.
Hey.
You be saying some things, G Reed. You know, I'll be quick with it. I be wanting to say some things, but you know, it's some things. You know, I think we got censorship. Do we got censorship? Are we censored?
Nah.
Nah, we can really say what we want to.
Yeah,
we gonna keep. We gonna keep it family.
PG.
Yeah.
PG.
We gonna keep it. We
PG.
gonna keep it.
Speaking of PG. Hey, speaking of PG, man. Speaking of PG, man.
Here we go.
I just want to kind of change topics to, moving over to the NBA.
Okay, yes.
I want to change over, and
Which
I want to
did
say
start yesterday.
This off season, a lot of stuff happened.
A lot of stuff.
Right? Some contracts was given out. Now, and I've been saying a lot about with somebody, like I said, A&M don't deserve this. And I'm here to tell you that there were some contracts that happened. I want to know if these people deserve it.
Okay, let's run.
So with the big money, I got a list,
Okay, run them.
I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna put his name last, but
Okay.
we're gonna go Jason Tatum, 5 years, $195 million.
Yes, sir.
Donovan Mitchell, 5 years, $195 million.
Yes, sir.
Rudy Gobert, 5 years, $205 million.
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Hold on.
Okay. You should have.
Gordon Hayward, 4 years, $120 million.
Hell to the nizzle.
Okay, we getting better. We getting better. Kyle Kuzma, 3 years, $40 million.
Definitely. Good contract. Like it. Love it. Pretty good.
I don't think there should have been. I'm gonna just keep going. The last one.
Okay.
Paul George,
What do you make?
5 years, $226 million.
Man, hell no.
Now, last night,
Hell no.
you know I'm a Laker to the core.
He was balling last
I
night.
was celebrating. Now he
Them rings was nasty too, wasn't it?
he almost went back to the old Paul George.
You see them when he threw that pass and went about, and then he
That
had
wasn't the
nerve.
worst one. That wasn't the worst one.
When
When he
you
went
talking
in
about
for the
other
layup,
and then yeah.
no, he went in for the layup and the airball.
You right. It through the front. It didn't even. He aired it from the front. You sure right.
I said, PG, is this a movie?
That was
Is
the
this PG-13? God,
right.
dog.
But it wasn't worse than that pass.
But he ended the game with 33.
No, he was balling.
33.
He was balling. But my problem is this: but who's the GMs of these teams? Because when you play games, G Reed, they are all NBA players, and he is a All-Star.
Yeah.
So last night wasn't an anomaly. It wasn't nothing that we had never seen before.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
He balls
During the regular season.
during
too.
the regular season.
regular season.
James Harden-ish. That's what he does.
Lay off the man.
So you can't give somebody $200 million for balling in the regular season. You pay people that's going to affect two things: your bottom line, which is putting butts in the seats,
Yeah.
and winning. Can you win?
Yeah.
And the answer for PG is no. Therefore, how the hell is he making? Why would you do that, bro?
They see something we don't see.
Yes, they do.
Their eye test is different than your eye
It
test.
sure is.
Then they need to contact you
They sure do.
so you can give them the eye test.
Because if they do, I promise you, my point is this. I can pay somebody a fourth of that to give you the wins that he gives you with that
Yeah.
team. Speaking of team, Rudy Gobert. Been going back and forth with people in the More Than Athletes group since he got that money. So let me just ask you this. I don't want to.
Go ahead.
Do you think he is deserving of $205 million?
I don't think he deserves more than Donovan Mitchell for what Donovan Mitchell brings up. Now, if you can say he got the awards, like he won Defensive Player of the Year and this and that, I mean, okay, cool, but he ain't that much of a huge impact.
No.
If you take Donovan Mitchell away, you lose a lot.
No, you lose a lot in wins and fans.
You take him away,
we can replace.
we
him.
can still win.
We can replace.
We can still win.
Now, maybe not. I said this in the group, and people thought I was tripping. I said the Lakers last year, with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee combined,
3 clowns.
give you what Rudy Gobert brings to the table.
Exactly, and 2 people.
In 2 people.
And 2.
And a whole lot less.
A whole lot less.
Dwight Howard making like, what, $3 million this year?
3.
And JaVale making what?
Is he even playing?
Yeah, JaVale was somebody. Making, I forget what he was somebody, but I know he ain't making no $100 million.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's a blogger.
I don't understand why would you pay this man $205? Because then you cap yourself to actually bring people in. And then people say, well, ain't no free agents coming to Utah. That's why you got GMs to draft people, groom them, and then make trades to bring people in. Because I guarantee you some people want to play with Donovan.
But I get that nobody coming to Utah, but I'm not finna overpay that.
Right. Especially
I'm not
him.
I'm not finna if I'm not going to McDonald's and getting a McRib for $20.
Dude.
I'm not going to do that.
No.
That's overpaying for for something that's not that expensive. So for him, I think that much money, no.
It was ridiculous.
As to me, in my opinion, that's way too much. That's way too much.
Too much.
But Gordon Hayward, he ain't done nothing.
No.
He been hurt, mate.
No. That's another thing.
So I don't know what Jordan doing.
Me neither.
First of all, his fashion is garbage. With them jeans, them girls wearing them boyfriend jeans. He got boyfriend jeans on.
I don't know what's going on in the world, man.
Grandma First Sunday shoes on.
Man, what's going on?
And then he go pick. I don't know what he doing, but that he don't deserve that. Donovan Mitchell deserves that. Donovan Mitchell been doing his thing.
He does.
Jason Tatum, he's been doing his thing.
Yes.
He deserves it.
But they affect winning.
Kyle Kuzma, I don't think he deserved that.
Bro, he didn't get no money.
I don't think he deserved the $40 million.
G. Reed, that is the most.
I think he deserved a trade.
Well, you can still, but
Yeah,
this
no,
is,
no,
but this is
I
why I
get it.
like, and this is why I like the contract.
But I think it shouldn't be that much. I think he deserved a trade.
No, but this is what I think they did. He's a young piece.
I get it.
He's clearly a good piece, just not consistent.
Young old piece though. Let's get it right because he
okay.
came out his senior year.
Yeah, but he's not consistent. So what that contract does is that contract says, hey, we want you to have some security because remember he was a second round draft pick. He wasn't first, so he wasn't making no money. Yeah. So now instead of him going in the games, just shooting up shots all willy-nilly every time he get the ball, he got money now. So now he can really go in and relax and let the game come to him and play. And we can still trade him if we need to later because
But did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, but that ain't nothing I ain't seen before.
But I'm just saying though, you just said he can be more relaxed. He was shooting it from when he first stepped in the arena. I'm like, bro, what you keep shooting for?
Because see now, they got some other dogs on that team.
See my mama, she used to tell me about the number 0. Ain't you number 0?
Yeah.
Mom, she used to tell me. I said, Mama, I made the basketball team. She said, what number you got, baby? I said, I'm number 0. She said, baby, you sorry.
That's what she said.
She said, if you were 0, you sorry.
Well, 0 does mean nothing.
And he is sorry. You're like, you think Russell Westbrook is sorry?
I don't think Westbrook is sorry. I just don't think he's better than Jamal Murray. I never said Westbrook was sorry. Rewind the tape. I've never said he was sorry. I said he was not better than Murray at this point.
You told me he was sorry.
I mean, I don't think he's great.
You told me he was sorry.
I never said sorry, G.
Anyway, regardless, Kuzma, trade. I don't think no negotiate, no contract. I feel like if you can't negotiate a lower payment, I feel like we should just get rid of you because we can get rid of you for a lower price and we can get some assets for you. Right. But with the price that he got, now what's going to have to happen is that if a team can't give you that type of money, they're going to try to give you a different type of player. And some teams are going to just say, we don't want that type of debt on us, and we don't think he's that type of player. I don't know why we keep thinking he's that type of player.
I don't think we think he's that type of player. I think we think he's a young asset that we have. So we paid the asset, didn't pay him a whole lot, so we can still trade the asset and let him up his value to get something later. Because THT need to be getting boys playing time.
He do.
'Cause that young
He do.
man,
He's nice.
that young yellow boy,
Yeah.
be balling.
But I like when I watched last night, I like our point guard.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, he was aggressive.
Yeah, and he's
He
gonna
was
get
like,
better.
I'm gonna take this to the hole because I'm not gonna sit and just wait. I
Right.
like that, and I like the fact that Hurl with the pick and roll, they're gonna be cold. But him and Lou was cold with the pick and roll.
know.
So I feel like with this, and you got what we got on our team.
We're gonna be nice. You can clearly see it was more of a lack of them not playing together.
Yeah.
Especially because LeBron, AD figured they didn't need to play.
But
in
he
the
said,
preseason.
like the coach said, he said they were tired.
Yeah.
He said, they still tired. And I could tell they were tired.
No.
Either they was tired or A said that because LeBron was missing some shots
he was tripping.
that he would normally make.
I mean, he looked even his dunk that was hard. He wasn't really up over the rim like you know what I'm saying. So
Get in the ice tub, LeBron.
yeah, or chill a couple games, bro. You just because them rings is heavy. You see them rings?
But he ain't have it on in the game. You making excuses for the
Them
man.
rings, I ain't.
You just made an excuse for the man. He ain't had a ring on in the game.
I didn't say he did.
So
I said he ain't had no
but
lift.
You said, but them rings is heavy.
He looked, yeah. I'm just saying they looked kind of heavy, dog. Them heavy.
I mean,
them haters. I know them haters is kind of mad at the heaviness of the rings that he is wearing on his hand right about now. You know, let's go Tyson.
It looked good. It looked good.
Go
So
Tyson.
I'm gonna give you this since we on basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Put this topic on you.
Yeah.
Give me your top four:
Top for what?
East, West,
For
NBA.
NBA. Top 4 East.
Top four East.
Top 4 East. I'm gonna go to Bucks.
In order. Bucks one.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bucks. Then I'm gonna go Nets. Then I'm gonna go. I don't know whether to go 76ers. I think 76ers is gonna have a jump this year. I go 76ers to Boston.
Did you
Top
give me
four.
five? Okay.
No.
Okay, give me four.
Four. I know how to count, bro. I
Give me
got
four.
four.
Give me four. Give me four.
Said Bucks.
Okay, cool. Go East. I mean, go West. Go West. Go West. Go West.
I'm gonna go with them. You already know I'm gonna go with them yellow boys that's wearing the yellow.
Okay.
Lakers.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Clippers.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Denver. And then I'm gonna go Dallas.
Okay.
I think Luka Doncic is gonna do it.
So Christmas, we got a game to watch.
got a game to watch.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think out of the East, I'm going in order 1 to 4. East, I like the Nets. I feel like the Nets.
If they can stay healthy.
That's not what you asked me.
No, I'm just telling you because I don't believe in Kyrie at all.
But I'm giving my opinion. You can tell yours when you had your chance. I'm gonna give you mine. I'm going Nets 1. I'm going 2 Miami.
Huh?
I still feel like Miami is a team to really beat. I say 3 to Bucks and I say 4 to 76ers. You asked me, I didn't do all that when you did.
I'm not doing nothing, G
Camera,
Reed.
stay on me.
I'm
Watch
not
his
doing
face.
nothing.
Stay on me.
I'm
Watch his face.
not doing nothing. I'm
gonna go. I'm gonna go my 4 with the West.
Go ahead.
With the West.
But
I got to go with the
wait a
Lakers.
minute. But wait.
#1.
Pause. One quick. I'm not finna. I just want you to say that one more time to make sure that we have this on camera because I know we record. I just want to
Listen,
make sure it is the
1
same.
through 4 on the East.
Yes.
I'm going Nets. I'm
Nets.
going Heat. I'm
Heat.
going Bucks. And I'm going 76ers.
But number 2, you said Heat. Are we talking Miami Heat?
We ain't talking Texas Heat.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
On to the next.
On to the next.
I
Let's
said
go.
the West. I said now. The Lakers #1.
Okay.
Number two, I got to go with the Mavs. Number 3, I'm going to go with the Clippers. Number 3, I'm going to go with the Clippers. And number 4, I'm going Portland. I got Portland number 4. That's what I'm rolling with. Camera, keep it on me. Keep it on me. Because if you see his face, you're going to be disgusted. Please, keep it on me.
Because I'm disgusted right now.
How?
What? Please name that West team again. Your West full. Because I thought I heard something
Lakers
wrong.
#1.
I heard that part.
I said Mavs #2.
I was confused as hell at that part.
Why?
How does the Mav go from six to 2? They not better than Denver. They not better than the Clippers. I don't think they probably better than the Blazers. I don't. Are they better than you? They number 2.
That's what I said.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I heard it. correctly.
If I said Golden State, what would you do?
I would laugh because Golden State ain't gonna be number 2.
I know.
I'm trying not to laugh right now. I want us to have some credibility on this show.
But the Mavs, I'm seeing the Mavs at number 2.
What changed from the people that was ahead of the Mavs last year? What has changed to make you think that they will shoot past Denver, past the Clippers?
I feel like the chemistry that they got as a team is going to be better off this year.
Okay. All right. So,
I feel like that. I mean, because we can say that. I mean, because the same thing with Denver. Denver was where they were, but then Denver started to bump up on teams.
but Denver's been the top 4 team in the last 3-4 years.
Not 3-4
in the West.
years. Not
Yes,
no 3-4
they have.
years.
Yes, sir.
Not no 3-4
yes,
years.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
Not no
Yes,
3-4
sir.
years.
You got to remember
Not no 3-4
yes, sir.
years.
You got to remember the Lakers has only been good the last
I'm
2
not
years.
talking
Jerry.
about them though.
I said
but
that
you had Golden State, who was always
yes,
at the top.
they were.
You always had Golden State at the top.
Yes, the Clippers wasn't nowhere.
But then you had matter of fact,
Who?
no. Then you had
Houston.
You had the Rockets.
That's it. Then you had Denver. The last 3 years. You can look it up.
Look it up.
I don't need to look it up. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking
It wasn't
about.
always the top like
I
that.
didn't say they was. I said the last 3 years. 1, 2, 3.
They wasn't always, they wasn't
Three.
always top like that.
They've been the top 4-5 team the last 3 years, G. Reed.
No, last 2, yeah.
3.
Last 2, yeah.
Look it up.
Last 3, no.
All you got to do is look it up.
Last 3, no.
You don't want to look it up, do you?
I mean, I don't have time.
Because it's wrong. You know I'm right.
Finish it.
Give me my flowers while I'm here, because I'm always right.
Boy, you're wrong.
You know I'm right. You know, look it up.
I'm looking.
That would be the 3 years from now would be what?
3 years.
17, 18?
2017.
17, 18 season. And tell me what they finished as. Guaranteed was top 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't take that long.
You said top 4.
I said, okay, top 4. Let's take top 4. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, tell me. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers, man. Come on, is your phone that slow?
It is.
Is it an iPhone Pro?
It's
or an iPhone Amateur?
It's a 11.
Is it 11 Amateur? Come on, G. Reed.
Bro, I'm trying to see the first round. It's 2017.
The first time around, all you gotta do is put in standings.
I'm on here. Okay.
NBA standings.
2017.
Yes, 17, 18 is what?
They were 9th.
No, they what? 18, 19. They were not no ninth damn seed in no damn Western Conference.
Yes, they were.
No, they wasn't.
You want to look it up? You want to see?
Hold on.
You want to see that?
I'm talking about 18, 19.
I
said the third year. I said the third year. This is 2021.
You trying to change
No,
it now?
I ain't. I said 3 years. The third year.
This boy
Go
here.
to the third year.
Hey, I'm
go
glad,
to the third.
I'm
Go to
glad,
the.
I'm
You put
glad.
what was that? 17, 18. I said 18, 19. 19, 20, 21. That would be the third year.
No, you
18.
you didn't say that. You
Yes,
said
I did.
17.
Yes, I did.
You said 17.
Because I was confused. Do the 18, 19.
18, there was 2.
Thank you very much. Case closed. I win again.
I know.
Give me my flowers
And then,
when I'm here.
then hold up. Then last year they was 3, but
I know. That's what I was saying. So the last 3
that's
years.
2 years. That's 2 years.
No, that's 3 years, G. Reed.
Last year 1, right?
Yes.
18, 19.
Yes.
It's 2.
This is the third year, G. Reed.
Listen, that's 2. That's 2. You said the last 3 years.
Yes.
This is the third year that we so
3 is 3.
So this year don't count as a year right now.
Yes, it do.
We just started.
I'm saying they gon' what did I say? What did I got them as?
You said in the past 3 years.
What? And I said the West.
You
I
said
just said they're gonna be the third.
past 3
Look,
years,
I know
bro.
that, G. Reed,
So-
and they're gonna be third this year.
So 2 years in a row.
They've been the top team.
Because before 2 years they went in the playoffs.
No, exactly. They didn't start doing nothing until they got Jamal Murray.
Which was when?
He been in there. I think this is 4th year. I think so.
So whenever they got him, they was good. So that's 4 years ago.
No. They wasn't. No. They wasn't good that first year. Don't stop trying to put words in my mouth, G. Reed.
You putting them in your mouth.
I ain't putting nothing.
I don't put nothing
I
in
mean,
my
I don't
mouth.
put nothing. Well, I can't.
Yeah, stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Next topic. Next topic, y'all. We got one more. We got one more topic. What we talk about?
What we talk about? You tell me.
Okay, I got one.
Because we didn't talk about these Aggies.
We done talked about the Aggies. We done talked about the football. We done talked about Jalen Hurts. But what we ain't talked about and we ain't touched upon
is them hands.
Which we ain't talked about that in a while. And it's been some good stuff happening. You got Earl. He won his fight against Danny Garcia. You got Bud. He won his fight against Kell Brook. That's a matchup that I really want to see. We're going to talk about that later. But what I want to talk about is Floyd Money Mayweather.
Hold on, but before we talk about that, I want to just kind of briefly talk about something. Our first episode, we had an episode up here, and we had something that said Roy Williams will get destroyed by Mike Tyson. That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
And it was a tie.
I
don't want to hear your comment.
Okay.
It was a tie. The result is the result. Let's talk about the Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather and this boy Logan Paul, YouTuber. This is my question.
For money.
Because every time I see Floyd do something, everybody start talking about how Floyd need to come out and he hurting boxing and don't nobody want to see this and don't nobody want to see that.
But they're going to watch it.
So my question is, when Floyd does these exhibitions or fight these unprofessional fighting, does it hurt the game of boxing?
If he loses, what happens?
He ain't about to lose.
Does it go against what I'm saying? If he loses, does it go against his record?
No, not if it's an exhibition.
That's for money.
But people are watching.
Yeah, because they just want to like.
So does it hurt the sport of boxing?
To an extent, it does. But it brings people to watch it.
Right. That are not currently watching.
But it's like, it's not real boxing.
But it is real boxing because you got a real boxer in there.
Yeah, he's a real boxer, but the other guy is not. That's like him fighting Conor McGregor. Like he's not a real boxer.
So what
we kind of know the outcome of what's gonna happen.
So basically
it's just entertainment.
It is entertainment, but what he's showing you is the sweet, sweet science that boxing really is.
Of course.
Meaning, I don't care how many people you whoop on the streets. When you get in this ring and you really got to throw these hands, boxing is a different thing. Nate Robinson found that out too.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm saying,
because he blocking with his face.
I think he's still asleep now. We'll put that boy in a coma.
They put in hibernation.
In a bubble. They put him in a bubble.
God damn.
So easy. But I think honestly, if you look at the numbers of the professional fighters that are fighting, top ranked fighters, and then you looked at what Roy Jones and Tyson did, which blew those numbers out of the water. And now you got Floyd finna fight a YouTuber, and I'm sure those numbers are gonna blow those numbers out of the water. Basically, he's helping boxing.
No, I mean, more people. I feel like people are more about they want to be entertained more than they want to see. I mean, because it's like watching a football game. I love defense, but to see a game go 3-7,
right? But it depends on what happens in the game. If there's turnovers,
but I'm just saying, still people they looking 3-7, 3-7. But if it's 52-51, they're excited. They're hype about that stuff. They say offense sell tickets, defense win championships. Right. Like that's what it is. And so when it comes to boxing, like they just trying to sell the tickets, bro. Like because I guess people are not really trying to see like the technical things about boxing. Like for Floyd to bounce around, people want to see somebody get knocked out. Right. They want to see what happened to Nate.
Right.
They want to see that happen. And so in most,
but there's some of us that really appreciate the skill of hitting and not being hit.
Of course, and the people like that are the people that's viewing all boxing.
True.
But the people who don't care for that, want to see somebody get knocked out, want to see something that's overmatched.
And that's what. But
entertainment.
But this is the crazy thing. Is he really overmatched? Because Logan is 6'2".
Okay.
Floyd is 5'8". Logan has a 76-inch reach.
He ain't no real boxer.
But no, he has a professional fight. He just lost.
He ain't no real boxer.
No, he's a boxer. He just ain't good as Floyd.
But Floyd is a professional boxer.
Logan has turned professional. He just had one fight. Well, actually two, because it was the same dude. It was a draw, and then he won. But he boxes, and he's 6'2", and he's 200 pounds, and he has a 76-inch reach, and you can't change that.
Your son run track, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If he raced Carl Thomas, is that cool?
Carl Thomas, the singer?
And then who was the sprinter?
I don't know. Carl Thomas is the singer, though.
What's his name?
You mean Carl Lewis?
Yeah, him.
Oh, okay.
You know his name.
I see.
Carl Lewis.
Okay.
If your son raced Carl Lewis,
Right now?
yeah.
Carl might still be, Junior kind of fast, though. You know what I'm saying? Caleb kind of fast.
Come on, Carl.
Carl, yeah.
We
Yeah,
talking
Carl wins. Yeah, right now.
We talking about Carl.
Yeah. We talk about, but Carl, like
Yeah,
said,
but I'm just saying, if he was raised Carl,
yeah, Carl will win.
Carl will win.
Yes, sir.
But some people will be entertained to come out and watch him race again.
Right.
Like people will be entertained to watch Floyd fight again.
Right. I get that.
Now, I'm not saying your son is not fast and not good
I hear what you're saying.
because he's a Murray.
Yes, sir.
I just put that in there. I'm just making it up. But he's gonna win some races,
Yes, sir.
but he's not winning that one.
Right.
The dude may fought 2 fights. He may won them,
Right.
but he's not winning this one.
I totally agree.
So it's nothing but entertainment
Right.